Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Exciting day because, as promised, I have a new team for you guys. However, only half the team is brand new, and as you will notice, the other half of the team are actually throwbacks to my ORAS days. The Gastrodon, the Goodra, and of course the Scizor were all used back then, but I really enjoy using those guys, so I decided it would be cool to remake them for Sun and Moon and use them on a different team. So that's what I did, and I'm really looking forward to using them as well as all these new Pokemon in battle. So having said that, our first match with the new team today is going to be against Lunella, and she has a very strong and well-balanced team, as you can see. So it's going to be another good one for sure, and we're going to get into it. So looking at the team preview, I really wasn't sure what she was going to want to lead with. She definitely has a couple different options. So I'm just going to lead with my Gastrodon, Gary. It does put in quite a bit of work against her team, as she actually ends up leading with the Latios. So she's going to go straight for a Psychic to get some damage on me. That is actually going to take me down to about a third. And I am in turn going to go for the Ice Beam, which is going to take her down to a third. And then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So she's actually going to go for the switch this turn. I'm not sure why. Another Psychic would have killed me, but she's actually going to come in with the Como-O. Quite possibly, though, she may have been predicting me to switch out into my Incineroar, and if that's the case, she made an exceptional play, because that is exactly what I did, predicting the Psychic. So this turn I am going to have no choice but to switch out again. I don't want to get taken out with a fighting move, so I'm going to come in with my Scizor, the Claw, and she is actually going to go for the Fighting Z move this turn, which of course is going to be the all-out pummeling. So I'm not really sure if this Como-O is physical or special. They can be either or, but based on the fact that this attack is going to actually one-shot kill my Scizor, I'm guessing it was special. If it was physical, I probably could have lived it. So unfortunately, that is going to one-shot my Scizor and drop me to 5 Pokemon, so not a good start at all to the battle for me. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Tapu Lele Psych to try and psych her out. And of course, the Psychic Terrain is going to come into play. So this turn, she's actually going to go for the Protect just to scout me, see what I want to do. I just went for a Moonblast straight away, trying to take this thing out. So this turn, I'm actually going to go for the Moonblast again. I am Choice Scarfed into that. She stayed in. I'm not really sure why, maybe predicting me to switch or use a different move. So over-predicting kind of cost her there. That's going to take the Como-O in one shot and drop her to 5 Pokemon. So this turn, again, I'm going to go for the Moonblast on this Porygon Z, trying to take it out. Drops her to the red. She does survive, and she's going to go for the Hyper Beam on me. A little bit of a surprise. You usually don't see that unless used in conjunction with the Z move. So that is actually going to one-shot kill my Tapu Lele, unfortunately dropping me to 4 Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Hawlucha Rey Mysterio here to try and turn the battle around. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance to get a sharp attack increase, knowing that she does have to recharge this turn, so I can get that off for free. And then I'm just going to go for an Acrobatics this turn, which is going to be more than enough to finish off the Porygon Z and tie us up once again at 4 Pokemon apiece. That is going to be it for the Psychic Terrain. So then she's going to come back in with Latios. I'm not entirely sure why, maybe just hoping I don't have a strong move for it. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, and I actually miss, which was kind of unfortunate. So she's going to go for the Psychic, but that's okay because I do have a Focus Sash, so I am going to live that. And because of that, that's actually going to trip my Unburden ability, which is actually really nice for me. So I'm going to go for the Acrobatics this turn, which is going to easily be enough to take care of the Latios after the Swords Dance and drop her to 3 Pokemon. So for the first time in the game, I'm going to be able to take the lead thanks to good old Rey Mysterio there flying around. So then she's going to come in with the Aegislash, and I'm going to switch here. I know the Shadow Sneak is coming, and I do want to save the Hawlucha for later as possibly fodder, so I'm going to come back in with the Incineroar Cane. Speaking of wrestling puns, looks like he's just ready to choke slam somebody right there, but she does go for the Shadow Sneak, which is not going to do too much to me. And of course, this turn she is going to have to go for the switch and come in with the Araquanid, possibly predicting the fire move, but I actually went for the Earthquake instead, which is actually even better for her because she does resist that. So that's only going to do about a quarter to her, and I do take damage from the Life Orb. So this turn I have to switch out. There's not really much more I can do to this thing with the Incineroar, so I'm going to go ahead and come back in with my Gastrodon as she just goes for the Protect. So that's actually pretty nice because it lets me get a free switch and another turn of leftovers recovery for Gary there. So this turn I'm going to go for the Recover just to get all my health back. I'm not really sure what she's planning on, but I want to be at full health for it, obviously. So she actually just goes for the Substitute, which was kind of a surprise. I wasn't really sure why she wanted to do that, but she does get that set up on me. And then this turn she's going to go for the Protect once again to try and scout me, see what I want to do. As I just went for a Sludge Wave. It's the best move I have for this thing. So this turn I do outspeed her, and I'm just going to go for the Sludge Wave again to try and break the sub, and sadly enough that's not even enough damage to break the Substitute, so that was pretty disappointing. But she actually predicted a switch on my end and went for the Liquidation, which actually trips my Storm Drain and gives me a special attack increase, so that was actually really nice for me. So this turn I'm going to go for another Sludge Wave, and that is going to definitely break the Substitute, which is good, of course. And she's actually just going to go for the Lunge here, which is only going to take me down by about a third, not too bad. She does get the attack drop, mandatory, of course, but it doesn't really matter since I am a special attacker, and I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So she's going to go for the switch here. Really nothing else she can do to me with the Araquanid, so she's going to come back in with the Aegislash. And I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave, so another good prediction on her end. So she gets the free switch there, and I'm going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So this turn, she does outspeed me, so she is going to go for the Swords Dance to get the sharp attack increase, as I'm going to go for the Scald to try and get damage and possibly a burn. That's going to take her down by a little more than half, and I do get the burn, so that worked out very well for me. And I am going to regain even more health with the leftovers. And she's going to take some damage from the burn. So she's actually going to switch out this turn. Not exactly sure why, but she's going to come in with the Araquanid. So I actually decided to go for a switch myself, anticipating some sort of attack. I didn't want to take it with Gastrodon, so I'm going to come in with Hawlucha, I thought, as fodder, but I actually get to come back in now because she switched as well. So this turn again, she's going to Protect just to scout me. I'm going to go for the Acrobatics, so nothing going to happen there. And then this turn I am going to go for the Acrobatics again, and that is actually going to be enough damage because I don't have an item anymore to take care of that Araquanid and drop her down to 2 Pokemon. So getting to put in a little more work there with Rey Mysterio, which is pretty nice. So then she's going to come back in with the Aegislash, and I kind of have a feeling the Shadow Sneak is coming again, but I don't really want to risk her going for a Swords Dance again, so I just kind of stay in here and let her take me out with the Shadow Sneak there, and that is going to drop me down to 3 Pokemon as she's going to take some more damage from the burn. So then I'm going to come back in with the Gastrodon yet again, and she really doesn't have a switch option at this point, so she's just going to go for the Shadow Sneak again to get some damage on me before I take her out. I'm just going to go for the Scald, and that is going to be enough, obviously, to finish the Aegislash off and drop her down to just 1 Pokemon, and I am going to regain even more health with the leftovers. So looking pretty good right now, and she is going to go ahead and come in with her Charizard, and she is going to go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Charizard Y. I kind of figured that was going to be the case, but since it is her last Pokemon, no point in switching. So her Drought is going to activate, to turn the sunlight harsh. And she is going to go for the solar beam, of course, which because of the intensified sunlight does not have to charge. So she is going to hit me with that, and that is going to blow poor Gary away, unfortunately. And that is going to drop me down to 2 Pokemon. So then I'm going to go ahead and come back in with my Incineroar. And I was kind of hoping that she wouldn't have Focus Blast on this set because you don't see it too much anymore. But she actually does have it, unfortunately, and lands that bad boy too. So that is going to take Kane down right there, unfortunately, too, and drop me to 1 Pokemon. So finally, I'm going to come in with my Goodra Slimer. And she's just going to go for an Air Slash here, hoping for a flinch maybe. It takes me down by about a quarter, doesn't get the flinch. And I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, which is going to drop her down to about a quarter health. So this turn, she's just going to go for the Heat Wave, hoping for a crit or a burn possibly, but doesn't get either one of those. I am able to live those attacks pretty nicely. I'm max special defense with an Assault Vest, so I can just go for 1 more Thunderbolt, and that is going to easily be enough to finish the Charizard off, and that is game. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, if you want to battle me, just go ahead and leave your friend code in the comments section. I'm always looking for new opponents and different teams to play against. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.